They say water never sleeps, and standing here, I finally understand what that means. This is Niagara Falls, a place that never stops moving, never stops roaring, and somehow never loses its magic, no matter how many times you see it. We arrived from the Canadian side, the air already heavy with mist. You can hear it even before you see it, a deep, steady rumble that feels alive. And then, just around the curve, there it was, the Horseshoe Falls. Powerful, endless, breathtaking. It's one of those moments where conversation fades, because words can't simply compete. There's a moment that happens right after the first reaction fades, when phones lower, when conversations stop, when even the loudest people go quiet. You don't just see Niagara, you stand with it. And somehow in all this noise, you still find stillness. This is Queen Victoria Park, also known as Falls View Terrace or the Promenade. Established in 1888 to preserve and enhance the surroundings of the falls, the park was named in honor of Queen Victoria. It was carefully designed to give visitors clear, unobstructed views of the Horseshoe Falls. And more than a century later, people still wander this park just as early visitors once did. This is one of the busiest spots on the Canadian side because it's basically the front row for the best view. People crowd the railings for that classic photo. And while the big Canada sign is the popular backdrop, the real reason everyone is here is to get as close to the water as possible. You will see people waiting their turn, adjusting their cameras, and hoping for a quick break in the mist to get a clear shot. Behind it all, the falls remain loud, steady, unmoved by the choreography in front of them. You don't search for the view, it's already there. Today, Niagara Parks continue to maintain this with vibrant gardens, walkways and railings, making it one of the most iconic first-stop photo spots at Niagara Falls. Long before the world called it Niagara, this place was sacred ground. The name comes from the indigenous word Ongayara, meaning the strait. The people who first lived there believed the falls held a spirit, a balance between strength and peace. When the European explorers arrived in the 1600s, the roars of the thunder they could hear miles away, a sound so constant it felt supernatural. By the 1800s, Niagara had become one of the first true tourist destinations in North America. People traveled by carriage just to stand here, to feel what we are feeling now. Centuries later, the same mist touches our faces, the same roar fills the air, only the world around it has changed. Before the adventure truly begins, there's a rhythm to arriving here. You walk, you look around, you try to understand the scale of it all. Niagara isn't a single attraction. It's a collection of experiences across land, water, and sky. Most major experiences are managed by Niagara Parks. Tickets can be purchased online in advance or in person at the Table Rock Welcome Center. Some visitors plan every stop, others let the day unfold naturally. If it's your first time, the Adventure Pass is the easiest way to experience more without stopping every time to buy another ticket. It costs $109 for adults over 13 years and $72 for children 3 to 12 years, which saves you a good bit of money if you are planning to do all the activities. And if there is a secret Niagara teaches early, it is to give yourself time. Because this place doesn't reward rushing, it rewards presence. Our journey continued at the Table Rock Welcome Center, the heart of Niagara's experience. It's a lot more than just a place to grab tickets. It's packed with people from all over the world who are all there for the same reason. You've got shops for souvenirs, spots to grab a coffee or a bite to eat if you're hungry, and some great viewing areas just to stop and look at the water. You can really feel the energy in the building as everyone gets ready to head outside.
Hi.
Scan that pass now. There you are.
Thank you.
From here, we took on journey behind the falls. You descend by the elevator.
How's it going? Pretty good. Pretty good. Very good.
Deeper into the rock. With every step, the sound grows louder. The walls are damp. The water feels close, even before you say it. Echoes bounce like whispers. These tunnels don't rush you. They prepare you. And then, just as you step outside, standing behind millions of gallons of water as they thunder down, it's raw, it's primal, it's humbling. For a brief while, nothing else exists, just you and nature in motion.
Hello.
The mist hits your face first. Water pours in heavy sheet, crashing hard below. Sometimes, faint rainbows appear in the spray. Every second looks a bit different. The water is never the same twice. It's not just a view, you feel it. The raw vibrates through your chest. The mist cools your skin. The air smells fresh and alive. It's hard not to be amazed. We headed to our next attraction, which was the Whitewater Walk.
The restrooms is across the street in the blue building.
All right, thank you.
If you've got
Take that on your boardwalk.
Downstream, the water changes character. The calm flow from above becomes wild, violent even. This is the Whitewater Walk. These are Class 6 rapids, the most powerful classification there is. This isn't water you challenge. This isn't water you swim in. Here, the water doesn't fall, it charges. The rapid twist and surge through the gorge at incredible speed, colliding with rocks, falling over themselves, never slowing down. Walking beside it feels electric. The sound is sharper, louder, and closer here. You feel the vibration through the boardwalk and through your shoes. Every few steps, the view changes. The water looks different from every angle. Sometimes smooth, sometimes erupting into white foam without warning. If someone were to fall in by accident, the force alone would overpower them in seconds. The current never pauses. It pulls forward without mercy. Standing here, you understand why the railings exist, why distance matter, why this place demand respect. And yet, despite its danger, there is beauty. Sunlight catches the spray. The water sparkles as it races past. The energy is alive, constant, unstoppable. You are not here to conquer the river, you are here to witness it. You could stand there for an hour and never see the same river twice. To see Niagara from a new perspective, we tried Niagara Takes Flight. It's a 3D flying theater that actually makes it feel like you are soaring over the landscape. Before you take off, you walk through a few rooms that cover about 13,000 years of history. Everything from indigenous stories, to how the falls became what they are today.
A place of power, a source of endless energy. Today, we're harnessing that power.
Hold on.
When the show starts, you are suspended in mid-air with your feet dangling. Each screen wraps around you as you glide over rapids, forests, and cliffs, eventually heading right toward Horseshoe Falls. They use wind and mist to make the whole thing feel real. Even if you already seen the water up close, seeing it from the air is different. From that high up, you don't see the borders or different countries, just the water moving. It's a pretty incredible way to get a sense of how massive this place is.
You're fine.
After hours of exploring, we decided to have lunch at Queen Victoria Place. Good food, unmatched view. This spot isn't just about food, it's about the view. Big windows and a covered terrace put the falls front and center. The vibe is relaxed and friendly. You hear the roar, feel the mist, and enjoy locally inspired dishes and drinks. Not every moment here is dramatic. Some are quiet, some are small, and those are the ones you remember the most. After experiencing the Canadian side, we crossed the Rainbow Bridge into the United States, heading straight to Niagara Falls State Park. The crossing takes minutes, but the perspective shifts. The sound remains, the view opens. From here, all three waterfalls come into view. The wide power of the American Falls, the delicate flow of Bridal Veil Falls, and the endless curve of the Horseshoe Falls. Each moves differently, each has its own rhythm. Walking onto Gold Highland feels like stepping into the middle of it all. Niagara Falls State Park pulls you into the action, where mist rises at every turn, and the sound surrounds you. From iconic viewpoints of experiences like Made of the Mist and Cave of the Winds. This side doesn't just show you the falls, it immerses you in them. The paths are calm, shaded by trees, but the water is always close. With every step, the sound grows louder. Depending on where you stand, you pass quiet lookouts. It's not one viewpoint, it's a slow reveal.
That's a good spot.
If walking feels like too much, a park train loops through Goat Island, stopping at key viewpoints, an easy, unhurried way to explore. Whether you walk or ride, the falls never feel distant. Once the sun goes down, the whole vibe at Niagara changes. Most summer nights around 10 p.m., plus some weekends and holidays in winter, the American side puts on a massive fireworks show. The mist catches the light, and the water almost looks like it's glowing from inside out. Before the big show starts, you will see the falls lit up in deep blues, purples, and greens. The colors drift through the spray and settle on the water. Even though the water is still roaring, everything feels a bit quieter. People stop rushing around, put their phone down for a second, and just watch. Then the fireworks hit the sky. Everyone goes quiet. The lights reflect off the water, and for a few minutes, it's just total silence from the crowd, while the sky stays bright. It's one of those moments that feels less like a tourist attraction and more like a real celebration. Seeing the falls lit up with fireworks overhead is easily the best way to wrap up the day. Morning at Niagara Falls feels different, softer, quieter, as if the falls are catching their breath, even though they never stop. If you arrive early enough, it feels like Niagara is just for you. Niagara Falls isn't just about the water or the sceneries. It's about movement, connection, strangers from everywhere standing side by side, humbled by the same force. Whether you see it from Canada or the US, the feeling is the same. So if you ever visit, don't rush it. Stand still. Let the mist rise. Let the sound settle into you. This place has been roaring long before us, and it will continue long after us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with a fellow traveler, and subscribe for more stories shaped by places that remind us of how small and how connected we really are. And tell me in the comments, what was one place that made you stop and feel present the way Niagara does?